Fall in, my fellow scouts, to another 5v3 at Bar Cigar. Today's replay comes from the Warlord, so thank you very much, Warlord. Now, if you guys want to send me through other Third Age Reforged replays like this, or other Total War replays like from Napoleon Total War 3, Rhun 2, Warhammer 2, just to name a few, there are links here displayed on your screen, which you can find in the description below. You'll also find in the description below a link to join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post your Total War replays to the Battle Replay sub-channel. There's also an area for YouTubers to post their own content too, tell the community about themselves, and collab with other YouTubers for other projects I might want to undertake in the future. I also have various funding options available if you guys would like to support my work. It does really help out the channel, including YouTube membership options, which will give members access to custom emojis and badges. And with that, let's get in with it today. So if you guys do enjoy my content, I simply ask you to smash the like button to support this video and the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tick that bell for notifications so you stay up to date with all the latest content as it drops. Leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. With that, let's start with the Warlord's army today. It's one of 5 attacking armies. He's commanding the realm of Artherdain. And we have 1, 2, 3 units here, I think, of Evident Spearmen here, armoured up. Behind them, we've got 2 units, I think, of Evident Marksmen, armoured up. Behind them, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units here of Artherdain men-at-arms here, armoured up all the way. Costs you 100 coin to do that for each unit. We have some Dunedain Peacekeepers, 2 units there. Some Forest Aaron Knights. We've got 2 units of Artherdain Pikes here, armoured up. Behind them, 2 units of dismounted Forest Aaron Knights. Some Wardens of the North, and some Dunedain Troll Slayers. No Rangers though. Okay. Going to his ally here, we have Dale, commanded by Sauce. Okay, Sauce, we've got some Laketown Pikemen here. Some Blackshot Dragon Slayers. Dalian Paladins. We have some Barding Herd here, 2 units. We've got some Barding Marksmen here behind them. Don't know if they're armoured. We have some more Barding Herd. And the rest of his army is hidden. Some Seldon River Patrol is here. And that brings us to his next ally, Cardolan, commanded by Hidden, who ironically is not hidden. We have some Greenway Garrison Spearmen here, 2 units. Make that 3 now total. Some Greenway Garrison Footmen, 2 units. Actually, yeah, 2 units there. Another unit of Greenway Garrison Spearmen. That's Dale. Over here we have, I think, 1 unit of Minherith Men-at-Arms. Make that 2. And that's all I can see there for now. Next we have Gondor, commanded by DemonsHunter. We have some Nothian Honor Guard here. We got 2 units of Pelican Marines. We got 1 unit of civilians. We've got some Gondor Infantry here, 3 units, armoured up all the way. Gondor is one of the factions where it's really cheap to actually use the armor upgrades, so you should always do that, guys. There's some Gondor Spearmen here, 2 units. So yeah, Demon has gone for an elite style Gondorian force. He's used every armor upgrade available to him. We have 3 units here of Axemen of Losnak. We have some Citadel Guard here, 2 units. Some Fountain Guard here, 2 units. And 2 units of Gondor Archers. Actually, 1 unit of Gondor Archers. 1 unit of Marksmen of Caer Andros. Again, can't see the Rangers yet. Keep an eye out for them later. Okay, moving on. All the way down here, we come to the final attacker, Dorwinion, commanded by Langoh, one-line veteran of Reforged. Do not underestimate him. We have some Evelyn Marksmen here, 3 units here. We have behind them Evelyn Infantry, 1, 2, 3 units here. We have some Morquinty Pikes, 2 units, and some Evelyn Hammer Guard here, one of the best looking melee heavy units in Reforged. Generals in that unit. And we have 2 units here of the Evelyn Vanguard. And that brings us to the first of 3 defenders today. A small army there for Dorwinion. Keep an eye out, of course, for hidden units. We have the first defender. This is actually a good versus evil themed battle today. We have the first defender, Master Blaster, commanding Rhudaur. We have 2 units here of Etamor's Troll Hunters. 1 unit of Harad Berserkers, 1 unit of Richmond Slavers, some Rhudaur Marksmen. We have some Rhudaur Swordsmen here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. We have some Rhudaur Clansmen here, armoured up. You can tell because of the shields and their armour is darker. We have 3 units of them total. We have some Haradain Pikes and some Haradain Nobles. Okie dokie. Well, hopefully Master Buster knows what he's doing with the Haradain Nobles. He is the expert when it comes to using cavalry, for sure. But Haradain Nobles will not perform as well so far away from the rest of the army, so he's got to be careful if he chooses to attack the defenders pretty much on the other side of the canyon here. More often than not, we see a lot of elite Lancer units break when they're so far away from the rest of the army. Up here we have the second defender, Harad, commanded by Trebor. We've got some Southron Pikes here. We've got 2 units now total. Warhide Beast Hunters, I think, 2 units here. We have 4 units of dismounted Serpent Guard here, not armoured up. Over here, I can't see actually anything else there for Harad. Let's go up here just to double check. We got 2 units here of Demons Hunters. Alright, no excuses there, Trebor. A lot of pressure on you to use these guys right. We have some champions in Harad. Trollmen of Harad here, 2 units. Just because the Demon Hunter guys can... They're body piercing javelins and they can destroy armies if used correctly or at the right moment, opportune moment. And that brings us to the final defender today, Rhun, coming by Son of the Dunedain. We have some Dragon's Breath Cannon here. We've got 2 units of Locanar. We've got some Balthcop Tribesmen here. I think just the 1 unit. Maybe 2. We have some Camul's Chosen, Dragon's Wrath Crossbows, body piercing crossbow unit. Similar to the Blacklock Engineers, we have 2 units here of Scion, some Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen, and 2 units here of Gamp. And up here we have 3 units here of Eastern Crossbows, but none of them are armoured up. This is your basic model. So, Sun's obviously going to watch out for enemy archers. These guys won't last too long under enemy fire the way they are right now. But, you know, he obviously didn't have the money, he ran out of money. So, that's just what happened. And that's it, guys. So, let's get this siege started. Enjoy. Alright guys, we are back. We've got the Fornastaran Knights here. They were charging in, but they decided not to charge in, and Master Blaster seized on that hesitation. It was actually kind of cool. As the Warlord approached, Master Blaster shadowed him side to side as they were charging up this way. And then it looked like the Warlord was steering his men into the Rhudaur at the same time Master Blaster steered his nobles into the Knights. For some reason, the Warlord hesitated and the Knights sort of peeled off. At the same time, the Harad nobles charged into him. So Warlord definitely came off second best in that one. In fact, I think we got 4 dead Knights here. I don't think we got a single Harad noble killed. No? Alright, round 1 to the defenders. Master Blaster charged in again. The Warlord's playing a deadly game of What's the Time Mr. Wolf with Master Blaster. And this is not the kind of play you want to play What's the Time Mr. Wolf with. He's well known for his micro abilities and his use of cavalry. Not the kind of play you want to really mess around with when it comes to a cav on cav fight. Yeah, Warlord's got to pick his battles here, decide what he wants to do. I don't know why, it's like he's trying to lure Master Blaster away. As you can see, it clearly is not working. And yeah, Master Blaster's just having him for breakfast at the moment. He's got to pick his battles. He's either going to send this unit in to try and damage at least the Harad nobles, because I think that's all he can do. He might get 1 or 2 kills, maybe 3. But the stats are definitely with the Harad nobles in this battle. The Knights can't win at the moment. Not without infantry support. Alright guys, we're back. And what a charge into pikes! I thought Master Blaster was insane. I was thinking, what is he doing? He's charging right at pikemen. But he knew what it was. Look, he's doing it. He's doing it again. The Warlord did not learn his lesson. And what do we have here? We've got the Hashari Shadows. So, Trebor had a nice surprise plan for our attacking buddies. Got Evelyn Vanguard here. So, we got the attackers sort of pushing the cavalry away from them. They're trying to get their pikes and spears out front. Which is exactly what they should do. We'll see how well this charge is. Well, that charge went far better than I expected it to. Because Evelyn Vanguard, after all, mid-tier spearman, but still the Harad nobles threw them up in the air. And pikemen, they're trying to turn. They sort of turned. Alright, at this point here, I think Master Blaster's just going for broke. He's just trying to get as many kills as he can. But what Master Blaster was, I think, maybe trying to do is group up the attackers and try to have them swarm all over his Harad nobles at the same time. The Hashari fires on that area. He will get some friendly fire here, but the point, I think, of the Harad nobles was to draw the enemy into one concentrated point, allowing the Hashari to get extra damage, extra kills on all those attacking forces. It was a pretty good plan, I think. If that was their plan, then, 10 out of 10 there, guys. Well done. Because you can see the attackers were actually being drawn in there, but then Master Blaster pulled out at that last moment. I think had he left them in there, I think it would have been far more beneficial to the Hashari. What are they firing at? They're targeting Lake Town pikemen, but these guys here, they're spread out. Trebor should probably stop firing. I'm calling it as a Scout's Cardinal Sin, using body-piercing ammunition on a unit in loose formation. It's not good. It's a waste of their ability. They're better off shooting at these guys. At least these guys here are in tight formation, and they're guaranteed to get lots of hits, lots of damage. It'll take a few shots to get kills, but the point is, this unit will be heavily damaged if the Hishari chooses to fire on, because it's so bunched up. Well, shooting them guarantees that most of the unit here will be affected by that fire. So we've got pikemen out front here, so you know that cavalry's not going anywhere up here. Okay, and the Warlord's got one unit out here maybe to try and draw in some enemy fire. Obviously they've got to watch out for potential Hishari up here. You don't know if Trebor has a ranged unit up here. But if you've always got to look out for that ledge, guys, if you're on the attacking side. Because if you blow up this area too much, that ranger fire, we have seen them pass, can arc all the way down and hit potentially all these forces in this vicinity where the camera is right now. From where the clansmen are right down to the Evans Spin, this whole area can become a kill box. But if there's no ranger units up there, then you know, go for broke. Master Blaster is just trying to put a lot of pressure on this unit because they're alone. He's got this unit, I think, in shield wall formation. At the same time, backed up by the Rhudaur swordsman. We will actually just go and check on the Dragon's Breath cannon. I didn't hear any ba-boom ba-boom noises. And that's probably why. I think we've got all the attackers coming around the bend. We don't usually see that. We usually see one or two armies, even three armies sometimes coming through this canyon here. But the attackers were too scared, I think, of the Rhudaur cannon, and rightly so. You know? That cannon can be devastating, especially in such a confined space as that canyon. The attackers just didn't want to take the chance. Coming around the bend might have taken a bit longer, but they probably got around this. They probably rode bursted up with more troops than they would have had otherwise. So, you know, there are many more opportunities though for the Rhudaur cannon to be effective. Now, Ethelmor's Triumphs here could, you know, maybe take out 3/4 of this Artherdain marksman unit. The Warlord here has got to move his troops back a bit to where the Lake Town infantry are right now. I mean, Source is definitely putting his troops in a far better position. There you go. The Warlord changed his target, so more of his troops can have a line of sight on their mark. And the Master Blaster has a decision to make. Pull out his troops or use the javelins to get them in the fight, but as I always say, don't leave them there to allow your units to be shot at. Ethelmor's Triumphs is not a unit you want to just throw away. They are a mid-tier spear unit, but more importantly, they're a javelin unit and can easily take down their opponents. As long as they give them the time to fire their javelins. I get Master Blaster wants to save his javelins for a better target, but if he's going to do that, then he shouldn't be leading them here. Massive army outside, that's incredible. So many troops walking by. Now the added pressure here from Trebor's pikemen is allowing the defenders to puncture through. You've got what's left of this Artherdain pike unit, and the Ethelmor's Triumphs are bringing them down. You got to credit the Harad nobles, they did a phenomenal job on pikes. We don't usually see a charge on pike go so well. That's why you always got to keep your cav in front of you, in front of your pikes. And you always got to keep enemy cav in front of your pikes instead of right bench. going on over here? Well, the Shari Shadows up here. What are they up to? And we've got Evelyn Vanguard running right beside them. Like Narim not firing. Okay, they're starting to fire now, they're just reloading. I would have aimed for the front unit myself because you've got the second unit here running up towards the first unit. And that fire would have been spread out, so you could have easily, you could have potentially hit 2 units from getting out instead of 1. We've got Evelyn Marksman here. I think maybe we've got 2 units of them. We do. Langoh bunching up his forces here. And we've got the Langoh in from Sun over the Dunedain here with a great line of fire on the enemy.
We're under attack!
He's pulling off his Langoh as Langoh charges up. Langoh doing his best to keep his army separate, but as you can see, they are sort of overlapping a little bit. It's a tempting target for the Dragon's Breath cannon, I think, for sure. But where to fire it from? You know? There's no way he can shoot straight on. You can't take all these units here. And it looks like the attack here is a little ways off. I think Langoh's waiting for reinforcements before he begins, for sure. We've got here. He's trying to find Logam Brim in the back. Okay, yeah, first volley there wasn't too effective. He was getting some hits, which was impressive, but not enough. Alright, let's head back down to the front here. We got Rhudaur Marksman overlapping with the Eternal Hunters. This unit here down to 66. We've got Artherdain Marksman here, all bunched up. Good target, I think, for the Eternal Hunters. But they're not firing. Right now, they're just choosing to take the pain, as it were. It is 8% to 5%. The attackers have got to send out another unit soon of reinforcements. The defenders can break through here and get into the Artherdain Marksmen and pin them down. At the same time, charge into the late town infantry. Killing enemy archers and preventing this unit from getting away. Alright. Not a bad idea, it's working. That's what we want. Why not shoot at the Artherdain Marksman? Here comes reinforcements. Now this is weird. The Warlord charged in his Artherdain Marksman. He had a good line of sight to shoot straight into the backs of the Eternal Hunters, so there's got to be a better choice than sending English forces like that. Yeah, he was targeting this amount of Florence-Darien Knights. Whether or not get them in there fast enough. It would have been good to have Dunedain Rangers, I think, for Cardolan to bring them up, to fire them in, and bring down the Eternal Hunters. Defenders are shooting, attackers are shooting at them, but they're shooting at them with light tier archers. So it's taking longer to bring them down. No percent to 10%. I think they're shooting at the Artherdain Marksman. These guys here though, they're armoured up. I'm trying to hit the dismounted flying staring knights. Downing and spearmen though, providing some protection. Gas and Spearmen have got to get through this gap here, shut down the Admiral's Trollhunters, get another unit in behind them, and outflank the Saffron Pikemen. And start choking this defence a little bit. Masterbuster though sending in his Admiral's Trollhunters, which are obviously now out of ammunition, making it harder for the attacks to break through here. This will definitely put more pressure on the attack, and as a result the attackers will be forced to send up better troops right now in order to break through this defence, in order to get to the next level. Because right now the defenders are making them pay dearly just to get up to the next level. We've got a lot of dead attacking troops here. Alright, we've got some Kumul Shadow Guard here, trying to hold back a swarm of Dorwinion troops. Looks like we've got a few dead civilians here. Did their job. Civilians, after all, are a meat shield. You know, looks like they fulfilled their duty pretty well. We got some Evelyn Hammerguard here, so Langoh committing some of his best troops already. And we also got Son of the Dunedain committing his chosen. So both players not holding back at all. Provides opportunities from both sides here to take out some serious threats. And what is Sun doing? Is that his general? Rhun is impacted by the loss of their general. That can't be what he's... That is definitely his general. He's fighting an Evelyn Hammerguard trooper.
It is coming for us.
15 to 12%. We got Log Siren being shot at. I think they're in a shield wall formation, however. We've got Evelyn marching down to 71. You know Sun has crossbows. Why aren't the crossbows being brought up a little bit? Just to sort of provide some cover for the troops. They're being shot at right now. Like they're out of ammunition. That can't be his general. Let's try and drag the old one. I guess we'll find out soon enough. What are they up to? They're down to 33, but it seems like most of the unit has pulled out. I'm not seeing them in the battle. Yeah, he did pull them out. His general was in here too. And we've got the Camille's Chosen, I think, pulling out as well. His general is amongst him. Jeez. Son of the Dunedain playing with absolute fire. Early days. No, you got me sweating for you, mate. I can tell you that. comes Trebor with some much needed reinforcements. Defenders have got to be careful. This is one of my own mistakes I made once here when I was a defender. You can't really defend this point. It just allows the defenders to shoot you too easily with their archers. And Son of Dunedain really needs to get his crossbows up here to bring down those ever marks into at least 30. We've got some backup tribesmen moving in, and Son's got the ammo to spare. You can set up one unit just to damage these guys. Okay, now Son's getting a bit too close there. Demons, I think, they're trying to move around the pikemen, outflank them. They're targeting. They're targeting Gondor spearmen. What Demon needs to do here pronto is get his Gondor infantry into the backup tribesmen. If they are right there, he can definitely get some troops into their ranks and push them back. We'll definitely scare them off, at least for a little while. These javelins here are getting hits on all 3 units of Gondorian, 2 units of Gondorian spearmen there. Gondor archers. And Dane's could have lost his general there. I don't think they were the target of the javelins. I think mainly so it was just the Gondorian spearmen that lost the mark. Okay, Langoh's got into the rear here of Trebor's forces and Son of Dunedain. Now you've got Dorwinion being pressed into a Harad Rhun sandwich. With the battle tries and try and make a return here, firing into the flanks of Langoh's men. I think we had some firing a volley of crossbow fire before, but he seems to have stopped for now. We'll stay here for just a minute, we'll head back over the other side, check on that attack. Yeah, okay. So Son's plan is to try and just weaken his flank. And help the defenders push them back. They're doing their best, I think, to protect Trebor's pikemen. Let's go back over here. The ramp, what do you got? Master Blaster pushing the enemy outside of the city. We've got some dismounted Earls of Dale here now. I think I commented on that before. We've got some Rhun Garrison archers moving up. Down to 80 though, so we've lost about 50 now. Maybe 70. Good defense so far, I think, from Master Blaster here. Not only is he held strong, he's actually pushing the enemy back. You can see the carnage he's left behind. That's a lot of dead Dale bodies. And Cardolan's men as well. And what is impressive is he's done it with little to no missiles, I think is it. I was trying to find the right word. Javelins, archers, one word for all that, for all those kinds of I can't find a word on it. That's embarrassing. I was trying to find one way to describe arrows, javelins, and axes for as well. Or missile ammunition. We just call it missile ammunition. That seems to encompass all of that. So yeah, he basically pushed them back with using little ammunition. Jesus said that. Remember, defenders here still have their demons. Full ammo. It's got to be wearing on the attacker's minds. They've got to start playing a little bit smarter, I think. By smarter, I mean they just got to try and find a way to kill the defending troops without using too much of their own ammunition and needing enough men to compensate for losing potentially a lot of men when they finally encounter the demons of the desert. You know? Getting through the levels is one thing. You've got to make sure you have enough men to see you through to the end. And be aware of the potential killing power the enemy can bring down upon you. There's some nice fire, I think, from Seldon and Rhudaur Troll. Hitting the thick of the runic line, which is what the attackers want to see. Definitely need that.
It is coming for us.
Demon's troops are being hammered here. We've got some archer fire coming in. Looks like we had Pelican Marines and Seldon with the patrol here. Rhudaur patrol out of ammunition, get him in the fight straight away. They're a light melee unit, so they're not used to you just standing around with their daggers out. Down to 57 there. There's a brutal volley from the Battle of Tribesman. Definitely got Gondor and Dorwinion weakening this line a bit. We've got some Eastern crossbows now firing in. Down to 70 though. More javelins coming in. Even out of all the attackers here, should probably be leading this attack because he can definitely sustain more damage from those crossbows and javelins than his counterparts.
It is coming for us.
You've got 32 to 32, evenly matched. Who's firing into them? You've got Serpent's Fangs firing in. They deal a lot of damage, those serpents. I think potentially they're trying to target the Northern Omega. Most of the ammunition's being wasted. Yep, Trevor's got to stop. That's way too much ammunition he's losing. With little to no reward. Alright, looks like we've got the attackers here pressing Master Blaster back inside the city here. Managed to fight their way back in. Well done, Dawn. Dismounted Earls, though, on the way out, down to 12. Rhudaur, it would seem, needs his Hartherdain pikes up here to go toe to toe with the Greenway Garrison Footman. It's the only pike unit that Master Blaster has in his arsenal. Freedom Javelins don't have a mark, so they can't fire. Master Blaster, they're trying to outflank and attack the Greenway Garrison Footman. That's what you need to do. The easiest way to bring down a pike unit. It's always been the one weakness of a phalanx. There's a famous historian who described the phalanx, I think I said this before in a replay I did a long time ago. The phalanx he described as like an eggshell, which can crack if you attack it from the rear or from either side. You know, attacking it from the front, it's a solid wall. You're practically you're going to die for sure if you try to go at a phalanx dead on. Go from the sides or the rear though, it'll crumble. And we'll seem like an unstoppable force. We'll just fall dead before your feet. You've got the Harad pikes here moving up. And Masterbuster is sending them in to give his army the edge in this fight. You can easily overpower the Green Garrison footmen. And as you can see, they're starting to crumble already. The Artherdain pikes here, however, what are they down to there? 86. So this is the second unit of pikemen here that had a bit of a visit from the Harad nobles earlier. But this unit was far better off than their counterparts. This would be a good time to use a Shari if Trebor hadn't, but I don't have to. He does have a Shari, or if they're up there. I'm not firing in at the moment. Javelin's tidying the area, hitting hits on Harad pikemen, Rhudaur axemen, and Rhudaur clansmen. Ferrodum javelins look like they've used up their ammo. If Master Blaster is sending them into the fight. 39 to 40 now. Master Blaster is successfully outflanking his enemy, enabling him to kill this attack much faster. The Artherdain marksmen don't really have a good shot. They can take down maybe 3 or 4 at a time. They're firing on reinforcements from Trebor. Just got to get them behind the hill here. And for the most part, they'll be safe. We've got Rhudaur marksmen back there. Hashari stalkers are here, okay. Okay, Hashari stalkers are here. I think they would have been served up there on the ledge more. Don't do so good here, not unless the attackers fight their way through that, which will take a bit of time. And already, what the defending forces here bunched up. And with Master Buster gaining the edge here, this will just prompt the attackers to send up more troops, possibly some elite troops. So the Hashari Stalkers will be definitely going to get their bows into, or their arrows into. Galleon Paladins, for example, a second unit here of Forestating Knights. We can send them both of them already. It's just a survival. Sorry, I was thinking this one to Forestating Knights. Men at Arms, War, Dunedain Captains. We've got some sword is that sword masters for Asgaroth? Yes, it is. Not armored up, however. We had sharpshooters here. This looks like the work of Edmund's Trollhunters. Judging from where the bodies are. Only Edmund's Trollhunters could have brought them down that quickly, where they stood. He's just trying to get the enemy to waste fire, I think. This one crossbows not firing in. 42 to 45. Now that fire looks like it's from Camille Shadow Bows. Alright.
We're under attack!
The Elven Hammerguard here. Just trying to hit. I think potentially he's trying to kill the general. Oh no. He was targeting the Endor Blade Guard. like Sauron, pretty much full strength. Just hanging back for now. Serpent's Fang being sent up. These strong crossbows, lobbing some bolts here into the Gondor archers. And that looks like it's from the Ashari shadows. I would be tempted to take out the general, to be honest, since he's right there. But it's a gamble. He used up his entire ammunition and not kill him. And they are in loose formation. I did say there was a cardinal sin earlier. I don't know, what would you guys do if the general was in your sights? Would you fire on him and try and kill him? Potentially using up all your body piercing ammunition that you might need for a later fight. Or take down general and put the pressure on the enemy, because his army, Dorwinion, will actually be affected by the death of their general. And that's a trade-off. Both choices can make or break your victory. Still 49 to 47. He's trying to bring down the general. The general is exposed. Firing it again. His general's getting to safety. The Shari Shadows must be out of ammunition. And the Sun's actually moving up his crossbows to try and fire directly into the general. I don't think Langoh is having a bar of it. He's getting his general to safety. There's no archer troops there to fire down him. Well, you know, sharpshooters here. But Hidden can respond. They shoot. The sharpshooter's firing or what? No, they're not. Okay, I think they're trying to hit the Serpent's Fangs. I don't want to try and shoot in the end that's killing you. Can't really ignore fire from another crossbow unit. It will bring me down. Shari Stalker's bringing down the river patrol. Martin, gotta move. We're in the way of the Shari. And bikes you down to 9. Okay, we're trying to kill the Artherdain pikes here, obviously. But they're in the range of the budding marksman. Taking the battle now. 52 to 54.
Very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
They're showing how firing in. Seems like they're trying to. Shooting upwards. Trying to fire on the body and marksman. Alright. Sun is pulling back. Little business must use up their javelins. The senior of River Patrol still has javelins and down 26. Demons trying to make quick work here of the Harad forces. Alright. Shadowbows unleashed from the Axeman Lostnark. The Citadel Guard is here. Down to 59.
It is coming for us!
Oh, poor Like Silent Rhun. They've been copying it for a while. Blade Camp Rhun took the brunt of it. But, you know, well done for Langoh. He's getting some good kills here. Just bringing down our deadly unit.
We will smash the enemy.
Making it much easier for his allies later on to attack. Shadowbows a little bit late to take down these guys. Most of the damage has already been done. Windy Pikes here down to 11, so most of them are dead. Okay, crossbows and shadowbows firing in tandem. Demons will get his men out of there.
We're under attack! We're under attack!
There's nothing more a light T unit hates than being shot at with range ammunition. That's a lot of juicy damage right there. Firing on the other one, Langoh.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Maybe they don't have a shot here on the Citadel Guard. Definitely do now. Judging from their positions.
We've lost half of our
We're
men.
trying to bring down Windy Pikes, that's not worth it. Meanwhile, the attackers over here making good strides. A bit more range of ammunition. We do. He's got 2 units of a Shari Stalkers here. He's trying to bring down some Interior Sharpshooters. The attackers are almost through though. I didn't see he can bring any Tharbad Warhammers. We might see them later, I think. Okay, Shari Stalker's honestly taking a few casualties there, not too many. 61 to 61. 32,000 frames in. It wasn't lost to me there was 50,000 frames there, Warlord. Yeah, that's nothing. My record, I think, is 80,000 frames, and I think Windy Pops takes the cake. He had like a 90,000 frame battle or something. It took him 2 hours to do, and he finished the whole bottle of wine during the record. Oh, that was a great story. That was actually, I think, a New Year's Eve or New Year's celebration recording he was doing or something. So, well, I suppose it was highly appropriate to drink some wine. And we've got Master commending his Witchwoman slavers. This is Rhudaur's equivalent of the Tharbad Warhammers. I don't think there's deadly, but definitely up there. And Master Buzzer sent them in because he felt that their presence was needed to just push this attack to its limit and force the attackers to send up more forces. And he's firing the cannon to try and break the light tier troops since they have low morale. They are shaken, but I think Sun's better off waiting until this next big assault begins, you know. But I think in order to save the allies over here, I think Langoh and DemonsHunter need to break through here and force the hand of the defenders to pull back. So a lot of pressure on the attackers now rests with DemonsHunter, Hidden's forces here also, and Langoh's men. They need to get through this. Okay, so the Hishari are light melee unit and also a dagger throwing unit. Similar to the Greenwood Watchers in terms of them throwing daggers. We have more Beast Hunters here. We got some good damage here on the Landorian forces. Starts bringing up his crossbows. And we've got Master sending over some Blackbolts here. Heavy shock infantry, AP. The ideal unit to take on Gondor in this state too. A lot of Beast Hunters targeting these guys. I'm trying to bring down Hidden Sharpshooters and the Master of Kangos. 67 to 67. And Sun's got his general in this fight here. Remember that there was only 3 criminals chosen plus the general still alive at the time. There's his general right there. Yeah, the camera right. There's his general right there. A few rows back from the main line. He's got 2 bodyguard like troopers in front of him. That's just what it looks like. We're not actually his bodyguards. You've got the attackers trying to apply some pressure to the Sun, but you know, it's like fly on the wall to these guys. They're just not bothered by it. The fire from the attackers is just not intense. Not to cause a panic or force him back. And Trebor and Master Blaster have broken through. Master Blaster targeting the rear forces. So acts as a barrier against reinforcements potentially. While at the same time, they're trying to outflank Demons line here. They send up more troops. But they're probably a bit too afraid of those crossbows. The defenders have this area too well covered. And they're getting through it in a hurry. Before the crossbows pin them down and destroy them.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
The attacker's only real move here is to wear down the attackers by attrition.
We're under attack!
It's to send up maybe one good unit at a time that can handle itself against multiple adversaries, like the Gondor Glade Guard, or the Axeman Lossnack, for example. I want some good units up here to try and break through this defense, and not blow up the army so much as it presents the crossbows with such a good target that it'll bring down most of them pretty quickly. With El and Hammerguard coming in again. 71 to 73. Let's go and check on the Warlord, see how he's going. We've got the Shari light infantry. Up against the Barney Herd, that's suicide. Trebor is sending out his Trombler for Harad. And the Frightened Javelins still have ammunition. It makes you wonder why Master Blaster committed them to the battle in the first place. Alright, that happened. We got a lot of troops up here, and we got the Evan Spearmen all nice and bunched up. I would have fired on them with my Dragon's Breath cannon. Could have potentially killed the whole unit. The cannon is firing. There you go.
We're under attack!
Wavering. We got one unit of Demons of the Desert here as well. Fortunately, I think for the Warlord, Source has his Barney Herd up here. But they're not in the battle. And I think Demons got to tear him a new one. I said fortunately because I thought maybe the Barney Herd were charging towards the Demons or to the battle. They might try and keep the Demons back away from Warlord's forces. And Source's forces here, like the Biting Marksman. But Trevor just pulled back and allowed his Demons to do the dirty work. Dunedain Trollslayers firing in. Bringing down Trombler for Harad. No champions I've seen so far, not for Harad. That was a flat shot right there. No ricochet. I don't think the second one can fire because the Rhudaur marksman are in the way. It looks like the cannon is out of ammunition. $74 to 76. Demon's tearing these guys down. taking out most of the Dunedain troll slayers in one fell swoop. No ammunition still. That's what they do. I'm just waiting on that next attack. Maybe they're out. Oh no, they're reloading. Timber! How's the attack on over here? Pelican Marine's moving up. Okay, they saved the day.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
I would have targeted the witch on and slayed it, yourself.
Our lies dead. Without their general, they may lose heart and flee.
Oh, what have we got here? We got some Ramul's Dragon Knights. Where did they come from? Oh, there's the knights right there. From Son of the Dunedain, they took out most of the Dalian paladins in a surprise attack. Lucky at the source. His attention was too occupied on the fight.
If we continue like this,
And Son exploited that with perfection. There's the Thybad Warhammers, who did have some after all. 81 to 81. Bloody hell. Another moves here. From here down to 29. Just made it Earls of Doubt down to 44. So this week, Lord's Dragon Knight's just waiting for another target, I suppose. That's unsuspected. You might find it over there.
our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Alright, that's got to be Son's General. You've got Thieves of Thybad moving up. Try the Guildsman. Oh, okay. I think Dina was lucky to escape there. I really think Son had him dead to rights. He still might. Sherry's chasing after him. Still has his general. 85 to 87. So we have a fresh unit. We're going to go some footmen. No, it's not fresh. So they broke and came back. Demons of the Desert here. It looks like a fresh unit. It is a fresh unit. Remember, he did have two after all. Chambers enough threat, they do exist. They are here. And if the demons would just run, the demons could easily run by here and fire into the Blackshot Dragon Slayers. Okay, the Warlord's general's gone. And seriously, things can go through there. Chambers enough right here, providing them cover on the flank. These are far back down to 19. Potentially they can get into the Demons of the Desert, but that is potentially. The Trebor has the opportunity to take down the Blackshot Dragon Slayers.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They are men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
So they're trying to bring down the forces here. Danes are bringing these guys down quickly. They've got to run forward and take him out. Can't seek shelter now. They're trying to do. 89 to 90. I thought the chance was there for Trebor to take out the Blackshot Dragon Slayers.
Our ally lies dead. Our allies have fled the field like
It could be Langoh's general there. Looks like Master Basta and some of the Dunedain will be victorious here against Dorwinion, Gondor, and Cardolan. I know Cardolan has forces on both sides. We're surrounded with nothing on the guard here, and the on guard won't last too long here. But I think the general's in this unit, which is why they haven't broken just yet. But as soon as he falls, I think they're gone. Well, there's the general. There's the Camille's Dragon Knights.
General, they made our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
There they go. As soon as the general died, they collapsed. And it is 90 to 91. The attackers over here are victorious. So Warlord, Hidden,
allies have fled the field like cowards.
And Source are all through. Dunedain Rangers here. It does happen. Full unit, in fact. Okay, Sun's charging forth here with these Camille's Chosen, also the Camille's Dragon Knights. Ah, technically Camille's Chosen on horseback. No, Source, don't charge after him. Because that will happen. Now Source is trying to use the buildings to blunt their charge each time. So this is really a first. You don't usually see the defenders in this position here facing off against the attackers coming in from this direction. The Demons of the Desert, so Trebor got these guys out of there. Potentially he gets a lot of good kills here. But the risk, of course, is those Blackshot Dragon Slayers still have ammunition. And so Trebor has to be cautious and can't expose them. It's too much of a run to the line. Blackshot can take them all down before they have a chance to fire a single volley. Alright, I'm not sure why Source did this, but he moved up his biting herd, exposing them to the demons, and Trebor took it. And he put him at such an angle, it was the worst angle possible. We got some Dragon's Breath artillery crew, just came out of nowhere. And those Silence forces up here, waiting the whole time. And Hidden for some reason has his Matter and Gatekeepers in tight formation. Dragon's Breath crossbows winding up. This has got to be their target. They were at 90 a second ago, now they're down at 30. And it looks like Sun is forcing the attackers here to pump up their forces again, making them an ideal target for the Dragon's Wrath Prosperous. To 93. Okay, that's all the Black Walls are charging. Well, they ran the gauntlet. So we've got some more forces back here. I wonder where the Moose Dragon is. So we've been here before. There's some. Maybe they're with us in spirit. Okay, crossbows trying to take out the huge blob of biting herd troops. So we had two units here mixed in together. Crossbows could be out of ammunition. There's the knights. Okay, they're trying to do some cycle charges here. They're trying to hold back Hidden's forces. Yeah, Captain's down to 9, Playboy Warhammer is down to 38. From 97. Probably times 2 speed, I think. Everyone's about out of tricks, and I think the attackers have just got this. Master Blaster gone yet? I think he's on the way out. The last Glorious Dragonite was killed with lots of range ammunition. Okay, there goes Sun's General. I think we're about finished. Yep, there goes Master Blaster's forces. And we are done here, guys. with Master Blaster there. Then they start battery in the rear. That's it. 96 to 99.
Only by a sword's edge.
Well done to the attackers on that victory. They snatched it from the jaws of defeat. Warlord here getting 1,149 kills. DemonsHunter 1,121. Hidden 162. Source 1,112. Langoh 993. Master Blaster 2,924. Trebor 2,402. Son of the Dunedain 3,166. Nicely done there from all three defenders. Awesome kill counts too for all players. Okay, best performances there. Wardens of the North 97. Artherdain Marksman 111. Artherdain Pikes here 100. Artherdain Men at Arms 111. And Dunedain Peacekeepers here 110. The rest of the units did poor to good, I'd say. Poor to excellent, to be fair. And that is it. So, if you guys did enjoy this replay, make sure you smash that like button to support this video and the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to see your own replays featured here on this channel, you can email them to me at scoutsoфentertainment@gmail.com. Post them to me directly on the Discord via direct message, or post them to my Discord server Scouts Reconnaissance into the Battle Replay sub-channel. Thank you to the Warlord once again for sending me the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Fall out, my fellow Scouts. See you in the next Reforged battle.